Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? KMB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be for C Plus Studios and the Paper Saber universe. Welcome to the New World Podcast, brother. And we're talking about Monday Night Raw in Brooklyn, New York. Patrick and Corey on the commentary. Let's just jump right on into the show. They start the show off strong with the man, Becky Lynch. And Adam Pearce is there. Bayley comes out. Pretty much just sets up the main event for the end of the night. Becky says, yo, I want to be in that chamber match. And Bayley's like, no, I should be in the chamber match. Then they set up, then Bianca comes out. And it becomes one of those things where they're like, okay, well, triple threat at the end of the night. And if Becky wins, she's in the chamber. If Bayley wins, she's in the chamber. It was just really big, like, to start this show this way. And I was like, I don't know how I personally feel about Becky and Bayley entering the chamber, like, especially in this fashion. But lo and behold, I got what I wished for because that didn't happen. So we'll get to that. JD's backstage, because we have Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus the Street Profits. Finn and Damian for the win. They start attacking on the Street Profits. Edge and Beth, the Grit Couple. I hate that name. No, it was the Grit Couple. I don't know. But Mommy, she saved Dominique, and from Beth, and they got the upper hand on Edge and Beth. And I'm like, how much more of this what happens on Saturday be the fucking end of Edge and Beth, the Grit Couple, against the Judgment Day? Let's put the nail in the coffin and move it along. Contract signing, Bobby and Brock. Brock Lesnar, come down here, I'll kick your ass. Adam Pearce. But I think I like what Bobby did on this one. It changed up the contract signing. Some guards came out. They brought out Bobby his own table because Bobby don't need your table, Brock. He don't need that. He don't need that at all. And he tells him, like, Bobby's all, check this out. I have my lawyers, my agents, my kids, your mama's mama, grandma all read this contract, and you a bitch, Brock. And Brock's like, you better come in this ring before I kick your ass, doing his Brock Lesnar thing. And he goes down, and then he goes, I'm going to come down there, and I believe Bobby's like, if you have the balls, and it starts off Brock coming down so he can get the contract signed. But Bobby had the one up on Brock, and I am happy about that. He's had the upper hand against Brock, and I'm hoping at Elimination Chamber he beats Brock, and we can just end this feud, end this story. Bada bing, bada boom. Another story, I'm just like, all right, I don't want to see Bobby and Brock again, but we'll see it. It'll be quick, easy, but Bobby looks strong, and that's what I want. Piper Niven? Niven? Piper Niven. Like, yeah. I don't know why I keep messing up her name, but it's just such a weird last name. Niven. At the Royal Rumble, they kept saying it over and over again against Mia Yim, Michin, Piper for the win. It was a good match. I do like Piper. I'm really glad, though, she did drop the stupid dewdrop line and everything like that. So they have a backstage segment with Baron Corbin, and he's all of a sudden he's cut off because this is my favorite part. It's like he's talking, and she goes, "Oh, well, hold on, something's going on in the ring." And guess who's there? It's Sami Zayn, the meats and potatoes of this show, folks. The meats and potatoes. He calls out Cody, and oh my gosh, I don't know how we could have topped last week between Paul and Cody, but once again, Cody delivers and Sami delivers, and this was a great fucking promo. It was awesome, man. I really enjoyed this, just because Sami asks, he's like, I don't know if I can. I don't know. And Cody delivers this great message saying, Mike Cole said, finish the story. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish the damn story at WrestleMania. And Sami, you need to finish yours. Goosebumps, man. respect to both. I really did enjoy this. We go backstage with Carmella, with Nikki and Asuka, and Asuka's just looking great with the face paint and everything like that. But then we come back to Baron Corbin, and he's talking shit, and he's like, yeah, Cody's getting I'm Baron Corbin, and he says the thing you shouldn't say. He says, oh, and I don't disrespect the American dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby, Dusty Rhodes, and that was, and Cody was right behind him. He heard that, and Cody starts beating the man. And it sets up a match between Cody versus Baron. Cody's still in his suit, but he still whoops that ass, and he gets a win over Baron Corbin. That was fun. You don't mess with family, man. You don't mention his brother. You don't mention his dad, because the Rhodes family, baby, is forever. The American Nightmare, baby. Yeah. Alpha Academy backstage. Maximum Male Models comes into... Otis, my spirit animal, is eating a hot dog. He's like, nom, 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 with the mustard. And, Chad is like, get that. He says, this is not good for you. And he throws it, and it hits one of the Maximum Male Models. And, she's like, hey, we're looking to relaunch this brand, and then we were looking to recruit, blah, blah, blah. You look perfect. And Chad's like, oh, yeah, I do, huh? Chad's all, yeah. And then she's like, no, Otis, or Otis. And he's like, so I want to go down this rabbit hole. I want to know what we're going to do with Maximum Male Models and Otis. Oh, good stuff, man. We have a tag team match, Rodriguez, Liv, Natalya versus Asuka, Carmella, and Nikki Cross. Great match just because of the finish. I just like that Asuka gives no fucks. She just starts kicking Carmella. She starts kicking Nikki. Then she gets the pin and she gets the win, setting up their big chamber match this Saturday. It's going to be a great pay-per-view so far. And we got Bronson Reed versus Mustafa Ali. and what's up with Ali? He's stealing Seth's look. Got the gold boots with the gold knee pads. Come on, get out of here. Don't steal Seth freaking Rollins' boots. Speaking of boots when it comes to Miz TV, but Bronson Reed lays waste to Ali. No chance in hell that anybody is going to defeat Bronson Reed, because that man is a beast. That tsunami scares the shit out of me every time he goes to the top rope. So we had more interviews backstage with Edge and Beth, the grit couple. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Let's just get to the Elimination Chamber. But this wasn't a solid show, so I'm not shitting on it or anything like that. There's just things that I'm just kind of tired of. We've been seeing it for so freaking long. Just tired of it. So we have the Miz TV with Seth Rollins, and I don't know what's going on, but Seth Rollins has these crazy... I've seen these boots before. I know of these boots. I think Lil Wayne's wore these boots. I think Kanye West has worn these boots. They're big, ugly-looking things, but here comes Seth making them look good. He's like, and the Miz is like, what is that? And it's called Style, Miz, something you don't know anything about. But we got a little personal here, I felt, because Seth has been blasting Logan Paul on interviews and podcasts and stuff like that on social media, which I believe the inevitable is going to happen. It's going to be Seth and Logan Paul at WrestleMania. That's what I'm seeing. This feud has been building on the outside, and it's going to be just devastatingly obvious that they're going to face each other. So, and he's not going to win the United States Championship in that Elimination Chamber match. So I got my money on Bronson. That's just me. But Miz pushes, and all of a sudden he's like, shut up, Mike. And I was like, oh, we got the real name. When we use the real name. Oh, baby. So, but Austin Theory comes out for the attack. Miz still has a match against Rick Boogs, and it's just utter chaos. Miz is still in the ring laid out because he got the stomp. Rick Boogs is in the back, and Elias is telling him, like, yo, we need to, me and you need to team up, not team up in general, do a collab, but I really don't know. I like Rick Boogs on his own, unless we can get him back with Shinsuke Nakamura. Where is Shinsuke? I just realized this. Where is he? Chelsea Green backstage with Adam Pearce. It's the Karen gimmick is one of those things I really like Chelsea Green. I think she's beautiful and everything like that. And I think I stated this last week is I just don't care for this Karen gimmick. I'm going to call the manager. I sent the emails and Adam Pearce, she's like, I want to be in, the main event. I want to go make a fatal 4-way. And Adam Pearce is like, no. And he just walks off. And they get Judgment Day interview. Okay. They said what they said. But I like the fact that Damian Priest is inside the chamber. So now let's get to the main event. Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch versus Bayley. And lo and behold, guess who comes out for the save? Damage Control. And all the ladies that are in the chamber itself, crazy spots, chaos. Like this, Triple H really likes, everybody comes out, chaos around like that. It does make good TV, but with a great triple threat, this caliber of talent in the ring, they could have done this match on their own, but no, we have to involve Damage Control because we're still building Becky and Bayley's feud. I believe they're going to have one more go, and they're going to beat the shit out of each other at WrestleMania, one final battle, but there's going to be some sort of stipulation for that match. I just see it. Becky looked devastated after Bianca Belair got the win. She looked there, and Bayley's out and stuff like that, and I think things were cut a little too late because they started, showing all the chamber matches, showing Brock Lesnar because they trying to fill in time before we had to sign off. And, Bianca, they had the final shot, Bianca and the WrestleMania sign. And I love WrestleMania season. You want to know why? I think I did a podcast on this a while back. I think it's one of the earliest Sexy Ninja casts, if you want to go check it out. It's me pointing at the WrestleMania sign. I think I talk about WrestleMania season because that's what you do. And Cody pointed towards, but he didn't do the finger. He did the 2 fingers. He's like, yep, right there, baby. WrestleMania, that's where I'm headed. So, fun show, great show, especially one that's going to go into a pay-per-view like Elimination Chamber this Saturday. Whew, I give this show a solid 4 out of 5. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Brooklyn, New York. And this Friday, we're on SmackDown. We're going to be in Canada. Then Saturday, the big main event. And that's what I want. That's the thing I want to talk about. So now, after the big promo between Cody and Sami, I do not... Now that they have, it's been bouncing back and forth. I feel like they're he's going to go for the Universal Championship. Or just, I wasn't paying attention. Or I'm just not understanding. I thought it was going to be for the Universal Championship. I didn't know it was going to be for the Undisputed. Both titles, the WWE title, the Universal title. I was like, okay, we're going to get one of these belts off Roman. And now that I know it is for both titles, no way in fucking hell Sami's going to win. And that breaks my heart. I feel it deep down. I know they did a good tease between Cody and him. Could be Cody and Sami at WrestleMania, whatnot. I was hoping we were going to have just a Universal Championship be on the line and give that great moment to Sami and have him go to WrestleMania because he hasn't won the big one yet in WWE. And now that I know it's for both, nope. If he does, holy shit. Right before WrestleMania, holy shit. And maybe we get Roman versus Jay, but I just see the marquee is Cody versus Roman. That's the marquee for WrestleMania, and I don't think they're going to disrupt that in any way, shape, or form. So, but we'll get more into that when I do my picks and predictions and breakdowns of the show. I wanted to talk here about Raw. 4 out of 5. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you love. Tell me what you hate. Drop those comments below, brother. And shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the New World Podcast. I've noticed that the numbers on the New World Podcast have been going up. I appreciate everyone listening. I love talking wrestling. I love just sitting here and just going off on a tangent about these shows, and I'm glad I have notes to keep me inside my line and everything like that. So drop those comments, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and as always, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
You want to say that Roman Reigns is God mode? We'll put it on a t-shirt, print it. It looks real good there. But Roman Reigns is a man, Sami. You crack him open at the Elimination Chamber and you find out for yourself.